All right, guys, welcome back to another episode here on 243 Outdoors. We are still on the long range today, and I've got out the Savage Axis 223. I got some rounds I want to stretch out today. In the past, we've shot the Hornady 68 grain boat tail hollow points out of this rifle with excellent results. Shot it out to 1,000 yards several times and no issues. However, around 2020, 2021, the supply chain issue and all the craziness, that bullet was impossible to get. So I kind of switched over to the Sierra 69 grain boat tail hollow point MatchKing. So we're using some Shooter's World match today in our Starline brass, and we got a load that shoots excellent at 100 yards. We got a 28.09 average. This was at 35 degrees. We had a standard deviation of 11, extreme spree rate of 27. I don't believe I've ever shot this round past 100 yards. It's been, like I said, about 4 years since I've done anything over 100 yards, so I thought today would be a good day to give it a try. We got targets at 200, 300, and 400 yards today, and we'll see what we can do. We have a south wind. We're shooting south, ever so slightly southeast, and the wind's coming back at us, so it's just a little bit right to left. So we'll see what happens today. Looking forward to seeing how this does. We'll start at 200, we'll shoot about 5, go 300, shoot 5, shoot 400 and shoot 5, then we'll run down range and take a look at it. The scope's the SWFA Super Sniper 16 power fixed power scope, one of my favorite scopes, and just kind of ready to stretch it out again a little bit. Okay, I have the spotting scope pointed at the 200-yard target. I apologize for the shakiness. It seems like every time I start to shoot, the wind gusts up a little bit. I got some weight on the tripod. I got the four-wheeler in front of it, kind of blocking some wind. But like I said, I apologize for that. We'll see what we can do. Send 5 rounds. Yeah, it looks like it's just above the bullseye. Peek here. Yeah, from what it looks like on the camera, slightly high. Okay, we're at our 200-yard target. There's a view of my vehicle and the shooting table. Did pretty good. 5-shot group. It printed a little high in center, but we had a 2 5/8 inch group. And what is impressive is there's 3 shots right here and about 3/4 of an inch. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for our 5 shots. So not too shabby. We'll take that any day. Okay, my scope dial says for 300, 4.9 MOA, so roughly 5. I'm just gonna go 4 on my first shot and see where we're at. I think that'll be a better call since it was printing so high on the last one. So let's shoot 5 here, center hold, and see what happens. Okay, it seems like we're printing high left, just barely on the steel. Okay, that's 5 rounds at 300 yards. Yeah, about the same place, kind of high. The wind's what's carrying it a little bit left, which that's fine. It appears to be a pretty good group in the scope. So we can run down and take a look at it and measure that. Okay, we made the drive out to 300 yards and much better. Still printing high on the steel. All 5 shots fell into a 2 5/8 inch group. So about the same size group that we shot at 200. Pretty happy with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're about 2 5/8 here, and it's just about 2.5 there. So real happy with that. Okay, got the scope pointed out at 400 yards. As you can see in the smoke scope, still pretty breezy. Our dial's calling for 400 yards is 8.6 MOA. I've dialed about 7.5 or just a little bit more, 7 3/4. And we'll give that a shot and see how it does. May have to give it a little bit of windage hold, I don't know. It's kind of tucked in a pocket on that bank out there, but we'll see. I'll send one and see what happens. About right 1 MOA. See if that helps us a little bit. Windage looked like a good call. Okay, that is 5 rounds at 400 yards. Looks like we were printing a little bit high. It's spread out just a little bit, but windy conditions. We're shooting in the sun. That's kind of in the shade. It's actually kind of hard to see through the scope, but let's run down and take a look at it. Okay, we are out here at 400 yards. View of my vehicle. And our 4-shot group, exactly 4 inches. Here to here, we're about 3.5. Here to here. And that one there, I don't know if the wind let up or it pulled it or something, but we're about 8.5 from here to here. 4-shot group, 4 inches, 400 yards, perfectly acceptable. I like that. We are all done here. We'll get everything packed up and head back to the house, which is luckily about a half mile away. So pretty good range here to shoot. May have to explore it a few more times, try some other rounds out. We got a lot of rain coming, so probably won't be anytime soon, but today's rain session, we shot the 300 blackout, and in this video we shot some of the 69 grain Sierra Boattail Hollow Point MatchKings, and they done pretty good. So wish we had a little bit calmer conditions today. The wind's just kind of up and down and all around. I was driving back with the targets and it almost quit blowing completely, and I thought, yeah, it's about right, and then it started blowing again. So get everything cased up here, get our table took down, and head back to the house. So just want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.